Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Welcome back to another goddess um, energy reading featuring this beautiful book, Your Goddess Year by Sky Alexander, a week by week guide to invoking the divine feminine. So we are stepping into March. March is such a beautiful month. So here we are. Look at this beautiful picture with March. So we are like stepping into like the flowery spring energy. Okay. By March, the worst of the winter would be over. The snow would thaw, the rivers begin to run, and the world would wake up into itself again. Neil Gaiman, English author, Odd and the Frost Giants. March. In March, the dark days are behind us, and everywhere we look, we see beauty beginning to emerge. This month, the goddesses Kuan Yin, Sedna, Austera, and Tiamat encourage us to embrace a new cycle of creativity. Here, you'll get to know these goddesses and hear their stories. You'll learn how to draw on their experiences in order to dispel darkness in your own life and see the world in a new light. Spring opens the door to infinite possibilities. I got the chills when I was reading, when I saw Tiamat, I got chills, and so I'm like, oh, there's a good energy coming in with Tiamat. So, all right, wait, is today the 5th? No, today is the 4th. So we are reading. Today is Kuan Yin and her energy. The dates for inviting her March 5th through 11th. So this week we honor the goddess Kuan Yin, who's sometimes considered the feminine equivalent of the Buddha. Traditionally, the Chinese celebrate her feast on the 19th day of the second lunar month, which varies year to year but usually occurs between February 21st and March 20th. Her story. Beloved in China and many parts of Eastern Asia, Kuan Yin, also spelled Kuan Yin with a Q or Guan Yin with a G and Canon, is considered a bodhisattva, a holy one who took pity on humankind and returned to earth to help them, rather than entering nirvana. Kuan means earth, and Yin refers to the feminine life force. Her Sanskrit name, Padmapani, means born of the lotus, and this gentle goddess often appears floating on a white lotus blossom, which represents her purity. She also has dominion over the animals and nature. According to one legend, Kuan Yin is the reincarnation of the Buddha. Another says that more than 2,500 years ago, the goddess took on a human form as a princess and Buddhist nun named Mao Shan, who cared for the poor, sick, and dying. Sometimes she's portrayed with 1,000 arms and eyes on her hands that enable her to see and give aid to all who are suffering. Kuan Yin offers both peace and protection to those in need, especially women and children. She's also a patroness of seafarers. Myths tell us she lived on the mountainous island Putuo, Putuo Shan in the East China Sea for 9 years, where she rescued shipwrecked sailors. The island is still considered a sacred pilgrimage site for her followers. So it's interesting because like the yin energy has been coming up in like the daily readings often. So yeah, so check out some of the weekly reviews. Like the week 9 and 8 reviews both have yin energy coming out in them. So if you feel guided to take a look at those weekly reviews, then definitely do so. I think week 7 review also has yin energy as well. So, okay. Her animal totems. As guardian of the animal kingdom, Kuan Yin is sometimes shown on the back of a dolphin or fish, symbols of the water element and the universal feminine force Yin. She's also portrayed riding an elephant or a lion or in the company of dragons, which signify her power and wisdom. Reasons to invite her. Kuan Yin personifies kindness, compassion, and mercy. If you tend to be too hard on yourself or harbor guilt about something, let the goddess pour her divine water over you to wash away self-judgment. If you think someone has wronged you, Kuan Yin can help you open your heart and forgive that person. Remember, forgiveness isn't the same as condoning. It releases attachment that keep you bound to the will of karma in Buddhist belief. The epitome of serenity, Kuan Yin can show you how to find peace even amid the stress and confusion of everyday life. How to invite her. If you want Kuan Yin to grant you serenity, compassion, loving kindness, forgiveness, or protection, this ritual will help you invite the goddess into your life. You will ideally want to use a figurine of the goddess. Jade, ivory, and bronze are traditional, but if those options aren't feasible, you can purchase one of a less costly material or download a picture of her from an online site. You'll need a pretty Chinese shawl or a white cloth, a likeness of Kuan Yin, a lotus flower, a bowl of water, incense, an incense holder, matches, or a lighter. 1. Spread the shawl or cloth on a table or other surface where you can leave it for the entire week. 2. Position the likeness of Kuan Yin on the shawl or cloth. 3. Float the lotus blossom in the bowl of water and set it to the left of the image of the goddess. 4. Fit the incense into the holder and place it to the right of the image of the goddess. 5. Light the incense. Buddhists say burning incense invokes the essence of the deity into the figurine or other likeness. 6. Ask the goddess to grant you serenity, compassion, loving kindness, forgiveness, protection, or whatever you seek. 7. Let the incense finish burning, then thank Kuan Yin for being with you and offering her assistance. 8. Repeat the ritual each day of this week to attract Kuan Yin's blessing. Symbols and correspondences. Artists usually show this compassionate deity holding a vessel aloft, pouring holy water, the water of kindness, on humankind to wash away their misery, dissolve suffering, and promote healing. Sometimes Kuan Yin also holds a willow branch or a sheaf of rice with which she drips sacred nectar onto the earth to nourish it. So, yeah. So if this is a ritual that you are interested in partaking to call in Kuan Yin's energy, then definitely do so. So I hope you all found something that you resonate with, or at least learned something new about Kuan Yin. So, which is why the Yin is the feminine energy of, and it is the opposite to the Yang. So, yeah. So next week we will be reading on Sedna. But for now, I want to thank you all for stopping by and learning about Kuan Yin. I hope you all found something that you resonate with. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this message. And I just want to say that I appreciate you all so very much. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.